delete it.
Wow, it feels so unusual. It feels unusual.
Why?
This is quite. Nothing's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you copying me?
No. I just did it. I did it yesterday, too.
Alright, so there. We got 3 people on TikTok. Yay! Grand Rising TikTok. Grand Rising, everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Transformation Tuesday. I'm not really there yet. Do you want to start?
Yeah, you can start.
I said, do you want to start?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. It sucks that we don't have music just because of
Yeah.
sad.
No music.
Hello.
Guys, we're gonna be in and out today. We gotta talk about a couple of things, and then we're gonna dip out.
Right. That's right.
I'm gonna give you 5 good keys to maintain a strong and healthy relationship. The first one is gonna be open communication. Open communication in relationships is a really good thing. Friends, partners, business, overall, if you have something on your mind, you should definitely share your thoughts.
That's right.
Effective communication is essential for understanding each other's needs, desires, and boundaries. Both parties should feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear or judgment or dismissal. Regularly check in with each other and be open to both listening and sharing. I want to make emphasis on that. Sometimes sharing can be difficult. Due to those core factors that I spoke about earlier, which was without fear or judgment or dismissal. I quit smoking. That's good.
Reading your messages. Hi, Chi-Chi. Is that Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi.
Knowing your desires, knowing your boundaries, and knowing your needs are a very good thing when handling relationships.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Jose.
It's essential because it means you know yourself. And if you know yourself better, you don't have to wait for the other person to try to get to know you. Right? Meaning you still trying to figure out who you are.
Right.
Why is communication, open communication, good for you?
You asking me?
Yeah.
What was the question?
Why is open communication good for you?
Open communication. Why is open communication good for me? Well, first and foremost, the reason why open communication is good in any ways to me is because you get to talk to your partner or talk to your friend or whoever about something that doesn't feel good to you, and that helps you with unbottling stuff inside you that will create anger and stuff like that. It is very important in terms of delivering messages, different kinds of messages, whether it's bad or great. So having an open communication and starting your relationship with an open communication is great, because you guys get to know each other more, better, and faster, and also it's easy to communicate in the future. Yes, because you're already opened and start with the way that you feel all the time.
Sounds good. All right, so next is trust and honesty. A healthy relationship requires trust, which builds through honesty and consistency over time. Transparency about feelings, actions, and decisions builds a strong foundation, creating creating a secure environment where both partners feel safe and respected. Um, well, trust and honesty is also a foundation of the inner relationship with self. Um, you have to trust yourself, and you have to be honest with yourself. And one of those foundations with that is asking yourself certain questions and waiting for your internal response, waiting for your inner being to give you a response to a question that is important to you, that you may not have a quick response to answering.
Right.
Building trust with your promises to yourself is another thing. Now, it's more foundationally important for you to keep the promises to yourself, just due to how you do one thing is how you do all things. And sometimes you can correct that stuff. A lot of times you may not feel like you're keeping your promises to yourself, which is all right. You just got to make it up to yourself so that you can show up a certain way. That's going to copyright. No matter how low you get it, because it can hear it. It's audio.
Well,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right. Yeah. So with that being said, try keeping the trust and the honesty with yourself first before you try giving it to others. Because if you can be stand up and you can show up for yourself, the relationship with others will be even more foundational. Now, when it rolls off into trust and honesty with other people, demonstrating it can be the first step. What are your thoughts?
About trust and honesty. I think every relationship requires trust and honesty. Whether, thank you for liking Naledi Moha. Wait a minute. I can't read your last name, but I think it's Mohapi. Mohapi 402. Thank you for the like, girl. Ooh. Okay, so trust and honesty. Oh my God. Whew. I think every relationship requires trust and honesty. If you're not honest with someone, of course, you're not going to get the trust. You need to earn the trust. You need to earn the way that oh my God, I can't think. You need to be honesty first. You need to start by being honest, and as you're going honest and as you're increasing your communication, you get better at it, and the other person is going to be able to trust you, because you cannot trust someone you just met, but you can build the trust by being honest and communicating well and communicating effectively all the time. So that will help you. It will help you gain the trust.
What about honesty?
I think I just said that you have to start by being honest.
Okay. Which builds trust over time.
Yes.
All right. So number 3 is respect
Okay, girl,
for
I see you.
boundaries.
Uh-huh.
Respect for boundaries. Now, respect for boundaries is respecting each other's special space or personal space, right? Emotional needs and boundaries
Shout
is
out to my lady.
critical. Emotional needs and boundaries are critical.
Yeah.
Emotional needs and boundaries are critical.
Critical. What's
All
happening
right?
here? Are you too close to this or what? Why is it
I don't
cutting
know.
you? Okay. Anyways,
Um, every individual needs time for themselves, and a good partner understands and respects that balance. This is also includes
hey,
valuing each other's opinions and feelings,
we appreciate you,
even
Naledi.
when they differ.
Hmm. What's wrong with your nose?
I don't know.
No, it's the question on YouTube. I wasn't expecting to read that, but I don't know who you talking to. Be specific. There's two people here.
For number,
Hi, Lisa Kanya.
what's
Thank you for being part of us today.
how does number 3 cohabits in your life?
Respect for boundaries. Respect for boundaries. I would say that you gotta respect yourself first, which create a boundary for you. And in your journey, as you go, you will have that boundary with you. You will carry that boundary with you because you now respect yourself. So it's easy for other people to respect you because you highly respect yourself. So I think starting by respecting yourself, starting by creating the boundary of you respecting yourself makes it easy for the external or the outside people on the outside to respect you. And you creating that boundary for yourself, it automatically creates it for the world.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel like your personal space? What do you think your personal space is for you? What are your personal spaces for you?
Um, I think with the personal space, you create a personal space for yourself and make it personal.
Mm,
Yeah. Because I grew up with no personal space, so I'm kind of like not sure if you're talking about internal personal space or like environmental personal space.
I assume that this is talking about environmental personal space.
Oh. Well, when as I was growing up, I didn't have a personal space. Like it was sick. My mom had six. My dad and my mom had 6 kids, so I didn't have no personal space. I was always with my sisters. We all shared a room with my sisters. It was a 2 bedroom household with an external room for my brother because it was just only one boy, and then all 5 of us used to stay in the same room. So I didn't have no personal space.
What about
I
today?
Today I do have personal space. Of course I do, and I feel like that's what I wanted to accomplish. Most of the time when I was growing up, I was like, I need my own bed. I need my own this, my own that, right? I don't want to share anymore and stuff like that. So, yeah, I feel like I've achieved that and it feels good. The experience felt good, but it wasn't still not a priority for me to have, like, I need my personal space, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I couldn't create that because it was something that I didn't know. Maybe in future I'll be able to, but it's not what I'm focusing on right now.
Hmm. Do you have emotional needs? And what are your emotional needs?
Emotional needs. I've never dug in that deep. But I assume that when you're talking about emotional needs, you are talking about hi, hello, hey, bye. Um, you're talking about my emotions, like in and out, right?
That's what
Right?
I assume that
Something
it's
like that.
talking about. It says emotional needs.
So I would say that with my emotional needs, oh my God, I just want to see myself joyful all the time. I know that's impossible, but I want to see myself joyful all the time. Those are
And
my needs. I need to be joyful. I need to be happy every day, all day. Yeah.
okay.
And another thing, you cannot get that from outside most of the time, but you can create it yourself too. You can create your own happiness, and you can focus on the great things. You can focus on the good things than you focusing on bad things that doesn't really or won't really help you with anything throughout the day. But starting your day fresh, starting your day with a great mindset, starting your day knowing that this today is going to be the great day. I expect great things to happen to me today that will put your day in a different space than you waking up feeling, all mad or whatever happened yesterday or the other day or the other day or what's going to happen today. I know those people hate me and so on and so forth. Yeah, I think you should create joy first internally before you receive it externally. I just wanted to share that.
Okay, so number 4 is emotional support. A great partner is there through both the good and the challenging times.
That's right.
They offer support, encouragement, and a safe place to lean on.
Yeah.
Mutual emotional support strengthens resilience and deepens the connection, fostering a feeling of partnership.
Are you guys going to vote today? Oh, we've already voted.
Um, for number 4, emotional support, do you align with number 4 when it comes to emotional support?
Emotional support.
Yeah.
I feel like I think we just spoke about this on our YouTube channel, which was creating a safe space. I feel like emotional support is creating a safe space for yourself and your partner, and yeah, and the environment around you, whether it's you and your partner, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, but creating that safe space is most of all.
Do you feel like you get emotional support in our relationship?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Where?
Oh, no. Stop. I don't want to talk about that right now on live. Do you want to share?
No.
Okay.
The question was for you.
Okay.
Number 5, you got that one.
Share goals and values. While difference are natural, having similar core values and goals create alignment in the relationship, whether it's a shared vision or the future. Similar views on family, finances, mutual hobbies, these connections create a sense of teamwork and purpose. So sharing goals and values, most of the couples are going to share most of the goals, because if you guys are together, you share finances, right? So you gotta have a financial goal. Even though you can have your individual financial goal, having a financial goal together is more, it makes sense than having financial goals separately and then working separate ways, but you guys are together, I feel like, and that's a 50-50 concept. So I feel like having goals together makes sense, and it creates more connection, and also having the values together, also it makes sense because you're a couple. Yeah. You want this type of house. You're not gonna want that type of house by yourself. You guys, that's a goal. This is the type of house we want. How do you feel about this? That's communication, and that goes to being honest about what you want and gaining your trust throughout, and then also building boundaries as you go, having emotional support because you started by communicating effectively.
Yeah. I feel like a house can be a goal, but I don't think it's a real necessity of a goal.
I mean, I'm just making an example that the type of house that you guys want, the type of cars you guys want to drive, that's sitting down and having a connection on this is what we want and this is how we're going to build it. That's setting up a goal together. I'm making an example. I'm not saying that it's always a necessity or it's something that's supposed to be done or you should do that. No, I'm just making an example on the way of like you setting up a goal. Um, we look alike a little bit. Yeah, we've been together for a very long time. That's why we look alike. What was I gonna say? Okay, I was saying that yeah, that creating that those goals, sharing those goals together of finances and sharing the goals together of what type of car you want to drive. How do you want your bank to look like in future to look like I'm reading to look like in future. How many you
How
know
many
what I mean.
employees do you want to have?
Yes, all of that.
Uh, what type of company you want to run?
Yeah.
Um, how do you want generational wealth to be established? And what does
How long
generational
y'all
wealth
been
look like?
together? For 10 years.
And what type of team?
Married for 5.
What
I'm
type?
kidding. We've been together for 5 years, right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Been together for 5 years.
Um. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it.
We've been together for 5 years, married for 3 years.
I think that's it. I think we shared everything.
Yeah, that's it, you guys. We shared anything. Do you have any questions about our life? How do you say your name? It's me, Maine. Maine? You Maine? Maine? Help me say your name. We were here for 22 minutes. That's cool. We did our best. Okay, that's good. Keep going. You'll look good together. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. You are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to you.
All right.
And we are out today. Isn't that fun? Okay, we love you guys. See y'all tomorrow. Peace and love.